Guys, in this video, we are going to integrate Dropbox Sign with Zendesk. So guys, Dropbox Sign is an e-signature application by which you can get electronic signatures on your documents, and Zendesk is a customer support application by which you can create help desks. Okay. So we are going to integrate both of these in such a way that whenever you create a signature request for any of your document, a ticket will be created in Zendesk for your team. So tickets in Zendesk are used to mark any incident or to raise any question or to raise any query or any task. Okay, so you can use this automation as you want, and we are going to set up this automation without any coding very easily. So let's start. So we are using Pabbly Connect to set up this automation, and this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now from the link given below. And after that, you have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And from here, you have to click on this create workflow button to set up any automation. So here you can give any name to your workflow. So I am giving the name here as Dropbox Sign to Zendesk tickets. All right, so after giving the name, click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is going to be ready here like this. Okay, and here you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So trigger is that event which is going to start the workflow, and the action would be the response or the consequence of the trigger. So here you have to choose the application first in which the trigger event is going to occur. So in our use case, Dropbox Sign will be our trigger application, and any new signature request, sending of the signature request will be the trigger event. Okay, so first of all, you have to search for Dropbox Sign. Here it is selected. Then you have to select the trigger event, which will be this webhook configuration. So it triggers when any activity is going to perform in HelloSign, which was the previous name of Dropbox Sign. Okay. Now select the trigger event, then click on connect. And from here, select add new connection. And here it is asking for the API key and the password of Dropbox Sign. So guys, you will find this key when you navigate to the integration section of Dropbox Sign. So for that, you have to come here on the dashboard of Dropbox Sign like this, and on the left hand side panel you will find this integrations tab. You have to open this, and under integration settings you will find this API option. Click on API, and from this API dashboard you can generate a API key by clicking on this button, or you can use any existing key. So I'm using the key that I have already generated. So you just have to click on copy the key and you have to paste the key here. And here you have to paste the password of your account like this, and then click on save and you will be connected with Dropbox Sign like this. Okay. And here you can see this trigger event is going to trigger on all these event types, like when you send a signature request, whenever you view the request, sign the request, decline the request. Okay. So here guys, what I'm going to do now, I am going to create a request and then I'm going to send the request to any person for getting the e-signatures. Then we are going to capture the response of that request, okay, here, so that we can set up this automation further. So I'm going to Dropbox Sign again, and here I'm going to click on sign documents option. And here let me upload a local file to get signed. So let's say this is a document that I want to get a sign on. So you can see the document is getting uploaded here. All right, it got uploaded. Now click on next. And here you have to enter the signer's email address and the signer's name. So this is the dummy user, the name of the signer, and it's the email address. So I'm clicking on next here. And guys, from here you have to enter the signature box in the document on which you can get the signatures. So I am adding the signature fields and the initial fields if I want. And now click on next. All right, and from here you have to type a subject of the email. So we are going to send this document via email to get the signatures. So here let me put the subject as request of signature, and here I'm putting the message as, so I have put the message as this: please check the document carefully before signing. And before clicking here on send for signature, what you have to do, you have to come here on the workflow and click on save and send test request button. So it will start showing waiting for the response. Okay, so this means now we have to perform a test submission. This means now when I'm going to click here on the send for signature button, the details of this document and the signature request will be captured here in this workflow. Let me show you. I'm going to click on send for signature, and you can see the request has been sent for getting the signatures. Okay, and you can see the request here in this home section. So you can see under the pending signature request section, we have this request of signature that we have just sent. Okay, so let's see in our workflow if we got the data captured. And here you can see in this response section, we got the data captured of the request getting sent, and this is the title of the document, request of signature. This was the subject. Here you can see this is the signer's name, the signer's email address, and here this is the message I have written. Okay, and all the things related to this signature request has been captured here, and you can see the event type is showing up here as signature request sent. Okay, so here you can read, guys, in the important note that this trigger event triggers for many type of events, like when you send a signature request, when you view a signature request, when the signature request got signed or declined, or all signed, or making it downloadable. So this automation that we are creating it just for creating the tickets in Zendesk whenever we send a request of signature. For that, guys, we are going to apply a condition here with the help of a feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called filter. So we are going to apply the condition here that the tickets should be generated only when the event type is this signature request sent. Okay, otherwise we do not want to create tickets. Okay, so for this, guys, use this action step and here search for this filter, and here it is asking to select the label. So here I'm going to select this label, guys, the event type label. Okay, let me show you how. Just click here and the previous step will appear here in the drop down like this, and when you click on it, you will see all the labels that you have received in the first step or the trigger step. So from here you can search for event type label, and now make the filter type equals to, and here put this value signature request sent. Okay, put this value here in this field. Okay, so this means whenever the event type label shows you signature request sent, then only continue the workflow, otherwise stop this workflow. Okay, so click on save and send test request here, and here you can see it is showing the condition is true. So whenever this condition meets true, then only a ticket will be created in Zendesk. And for creating the ticket, just click here on this plus icon, and from this new action step, search for Zendesk. Okay, and select Zendesk, then select the action event as create ticket. Okay, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection, and here it is asking for the Zendesk's username, Zendesk password, and the subdomain. So you have to enter the login credential of Zendesk here and the subdomain. So you can get the subdomain here. You can see when you click here, when you open your Zendesk account, you can see this is my Zendesk account. So in the top search bar, you can see we have this link. Let me copy this link and let me paste it here to show you more clearly. And now you can read the example. So when your address of Zendesk is this part is the subdomain. Okay, so let me remove the extra things here. Okay, so this is my subdomain. That's how you can get your subdomain as well. And here you have to put the username and password, and then click on save, and this connection will be created. And the connection that you make here are saved in your account. So if you want to make the connections again in a different workflow or in the same workflow with the same application, you can use your saved connections. For that, you just have to click here on this existing connection option, and it will show you the list of all the saved connections that you have. And from here you can choose any connection, and then you have to click on save again, and you will be connected again. Okay, so I'm using my save connection, right? And here it is asking for the subject of the ticket, the assignee's name, the collaborators, and all the things. So guys, I'm going to use the data that I have received here in the first or the trigger step, and I'm going to map this test data here in this Zendesk step. Okay, so to map the data, you just have to click here, and the previous steps will appear here like this. And when you click on this first step, all the data that you have received will show up here only. Okay, so from here I'm going to map the subject that I have typed in the email of the request, and I'm mapping it here. You can assign this task or this thing to any person in your team from this given list. You can select the collaborators. Okay, and here you can select the group in which you want to add this ticket, and here it is asking for the requester name and the email and the description. So you can add the requester's name manually if you want. So I'm just putting the name of requester as demo requester. Okay, requester's email. Okay, and the description, you will get that you can find the description in the trigger step, and let me map the message I have sent to the signer as the description, okay, of the ticket. And if you want to make the first comment to be public, you can use this option. You can apply tags to this ticket. You can select the status. So this is a new ticket. I'm selecting new, and this ticket is a type of incident, okay, or task or anything that you want to select. I'm marking it as any incident. Okay, right. The priority is normal, not urgent, right? And here you can select the branch, and now you can click on save and send test request button to check your connection with Zendesk, and a new test ticket will be generated here in this unsolved ticket sections. Okay, so I'm clicking on save and send test request button here, and let's see if we got a new ticket in Zendesk. So this is the response we have received here. The ticket ID is generated. Let's see in the Zendesk. So I'm refreshing the tickets page, and here you can see, guys, we got a new ticket generated less than a minute ago, and the type is incident, the priority is normal, and you can check the ticket. You can open the ticket and read the note of the description as well, like this. Okay, so this is how you can get the tickets generated automatically in Zendesk via the workflow. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever you are going to send any request for signature using Dropbox sign, the Zendesk tickets will be generated automatically, and you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.